Today we'll be discussing the concepts of linear momentum, the familiar concept in physics, and what is momentum generally. Momentum simply means mass in motion. The quantity of the material and the speed at which it moves are the parameters that define momentum. Mathematically, we can say that momentum is a product of mass and its velocity. So we can say that if P is the momentum, M is the mass, and V is the velocity. Remember, for velocity, we have what we call the final velocity and the initial velocity. And the difference between the two is what we call change in velocity. So we can define momentum as mass times its velocity, which we can say that P is equal to M times V, or mv. Then if there's a change in velocity, then we can talk about change in momentum. But if there's no change in velocity, we can talk about momentum being constant. So if delta V is V minus U, that's a change. So we can say that P is equal to, or change in P is equal to M change in V. That is when there's a change in velocity, momentum will always have a change, or there will be a change in momentum. So with this, we can calculate momentum. And we have a problem here. But before we talk about this, when we talk about linear momentum, remember we also have what we call angular momentum, which will be another discussion for another class. So let's look at this simple example. Determine the momentum of 110,000 grams footballer player moving at 8 meters per second. Simply, we have the parameters as mass equal to 110 grams and V is 8 meters per second. So what we do in this case, this thing is given in grams. So how do we change grams to kg? Because this is not a standard, or what we call SI unit. So we need to change to grams, to kg. So how do we do that? Like I always say, for you to change from one unit to another, you need to know the relationship. And we know that 1,000 grams is equivalent to 1 kg, or 1 kg is equivalent to 1,000 grams. So in this case, we're changing from a small to a big unit. So we're going to divide. So we simply divide 110,000 by 1,000. And 3 of these zeros will cancel this. So this is equal to 110 kg. Therefore, momentum is equal to 110 times 8. So if you multiply this, this is going to give us 880. And what will be the unit? Mass is in kg. Velocity is in meters per second. So that's the unit.